Okay. I probably shouldn't make. This is my house. This is my farm area. Take a look inside. Why don't we? On the left, we have an entrance to the mines, which I never use. We have the start of an overcomplicated machine. We have an enchanting area, the middle part of an overcomplicated machine, part 3 and 4 of an overcomplicated machine, part 5, another portal, a crushing area, and an autocraft zone. Now, the extremely complicated machine is basically a mineral processor. So if we just take some ore, some cobble, shove it in the input chest, it crushes it up, puts it on this conveyor, and shoots it right out. Now, hold on. This can either be set to lava, or press the button, it sends out a wireless signal over back there somewhere that turns it to water mode, which is pretty nice, because then I don't have to go inside and change it all the time. Now, if you want to put something into like the cleaning zone or the lava smelter without crushing it, you just put it in this chest here. I don't know why that one hasn't started yet. Oh, it's because I set it to 5. Hold on. Ignore that for now. You go through these little belt thingies. They're literally just there because they look cool. But for some reason they're glitched, so whenever I try and put them next to the fans, they crash the game spectacularly. So, kinda looks ugly, but who gives a shit. Anyways, you'll notice this box tower, which is for part 5. Keep it in mind. Processed minerals, like the stone that I just sent through, got turned into gravel, sent through here, turned into flint. It gets sent over here into this box through this saw thingy. It doesn't actually saw through things that aren't set in the filter, and right now I only have it set so that it turns glass into framed glass, and like some variant of stone into another variant that I don't remember. But there are ever 9 of any like crushable materials like iron or diamonds, where it's like you want it to be condensed like into a block. We get sent down here underneath the floor and into this crush box thing, where it gets picked up into here, condensed, and shoved into here. And if it ever detects any non-block sort of things in there, then it just shoots them back through, and it continues. Now part 5 is where we make our brass. So, over here, copper and zinc don't actually go through the water work zone. I'll just explain it while I send it through. So, copper gets crushed, gets sent over here where it gets picked up by this box tower. It then sends it up there onto that conveyor so that it doesn't get hit by the fans. And if crushed material gets hit by water, then it just turns into like 10 nuggets of that material. If it gets hit by lava, it only turns into a singular ingot. I don't know why stone comes out of here. But it gets sent over this and just straight into the brass making zone. So copper and zinc get put in this box and get shot out at either side. And whenever copper, zinc, and a blaze rod are in a bowl together and they get mixed, then it makes 2 brass and has a slight chance of outputting the blaze rod back. So it takes all that, puts it in here. I'm back. So it takes the brass and maybe the blaze rod, if it appears, through these hoppers and into this crate, and it takes the blaze rod back out and just shoves it back in there, because there's literally no downside to like having multiple blaze rods in there. And then all the brass comes into here, and I can just scoot on over and just put it through the water zone and get brass that way. Eventually, I'm gonna like create a conveyor system that takes the brass and just puts it right through the water. But I'm way too lazy, and also I'm probably just gonna make like another water zone over here, like maybe move that somewhere else. Anyways, this is my manual crusher. It crushes. Well, actually, no, it doesn't crush. It just flattens things. So I mainly just use that to make plates whenever I need to make things that need plates, like uh, more fans or more shit. I don't know what the casings. But anyways, God, what else was I gonna talk about? After, okay, this is the auto crafter thing, name pending, but basically how it works is I didn't bring a wrench. God damn it. What you do is you go behind here, you connect together the ones that are just like the same item, and then you just shove all the items in, and this turning will turn it into an item and plop it out here. Now, the way this works is if you have a specific recipe, it has to be in the shape of that recipe. So like, if you wanted to make only doors, then you would have to have a 2x3. If you wanted to make like a pickaxe, it would have to be in a T shape. If you wanted a bucket, then it would have to be in like a this shape. But the fun thing is, it can only connect to. The entire recipe has to connect. Is what I'm saying. Hold on, let me just. So if you wanted to make a bucket, you can't just do that. You have to put it there too. And a fun thing is, if you do this and just fill it up with iron entirely, it just won't work. Because, that's not how it fucking works. You don't make a bucket with the thing in the middle. So what you do is you just put a little cover on it, connect all these up, which I can't do because I don't have a wrench right now, and power it, and then it just outputs buckets. And I think that's actually very ingenious of the mod creator. Not that I'm being paid to tell him to do. Fuck it, I'll just fix this later. Part 2 of my tour, the upstairs. Now, the upstairs is, okay, I'm gonna fix this later, it's disgusting and terrible. First off, we have the windmill, which is outside, and it connects down here, and connects to this encased fan, which is above a magma block, and since we put power into it, then it knows that it's in heat mode. I don't know what it's called, but basically it says that this encased fan no longer wants to push air out, it wants to suck in air. And when it sucks in heat air, because of thermodynamics or something, then it actually powers devices, and it's actually a very compact and convenient way to get power. Anyways, this goes down here and into the main shaft, which is what I use to power basically everything. And there's a little meter telling me how much power I have at any given time. But yeah, there's just a rod that goes through the entire thing. Anyways, this is my map. Uh, it's a 1 to 2 scale because the area around me is just way too much fucking forest. And I cannot be bothered to, like, only plot out a tiny bit of it. We have my room, which has Bort crafting stations, this brass casing, which I really like, and this clock, which all I have to do is just put power into it, and it tells me the time for free, and also when I can sleep. Rip. We also have my storage room, filled with storage-like things, and this room, which I'm turning into a furnace engine sort of room, wherein you put the smoker here and shove some fuel in it, and when it's running, it generates power for free, basically. But the furnace has to be running for it to actually be powered. And also, if you use one of the fancy furnaces, then you get, I think, double the power than a regular furnace. But I don't know if that's just for a blast furnace or not, because the tooltip was very unspecific. But that should be everything, I suppose. This pillar I'm eventually going to replace with a somewhat complicated elevator mechanism, and that's going to be very fun. But yeah, this is basically it. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm just going to give you like a side view of the tower, because I think it looks really fucking cool. And also I spent a lot of time on it, so obviously I'm very biased towards it. Look at that. It looks so fucking cool. Anyways, yeah, that's basically it. Oh, shit. See here? Alright, I just realized that I never gave you guys a tour of what's behind these doors, which I'm going to do now. This is just how we turn the crushing wheels that you saw in the chat. Fucking killed me and my cat. So we take from the main power source, just drag it down, put it through these gear shifts so that it is going A, in the correct direction, and B, in the correct orientation. So use them like on corners and also to just turn around like clockwise to counterclockwise. But anyways, yeah, we go through here, it shifts over this way, starts turning like this, gearbox turns it around so it's like that. That goes through, I think, another gearbox. What is this, actually? An encased shaft. Alrighty, no. So that just goes straight through into that, which turns it around again. And then we have another gear shift going straight right here, hitting these large cogwheels, which turn this belt from this hopper that takes all the items out of the grinder, sends that up one, and onto this main line. And the main line just feeds off of this entire thing. Over here we have the contraption that powers the fan mechanism, which sometimes breaks, as you can see by them just moving on their own. Uh, the main line is somewhere up there. It pulls down here onto this large cogwheel, which is supposed to go into a power turn. Hold on a second. Oh, there's my alarm clock going off. Oh, I just remembered. It's supposed to be going into a rotational speed controller, which turns these down really low to conserve power. And, okay, hold on. For some reason, sometimes parts of this get deleted, and I have no idea why, but for some reason, it still works, so I don't really question it. Anyways, the, this bucket button is hooked up. Okay, hold on. Somewhere down there-ish. And that just shifts into a system. Okay, hold on. Let me just remove all these blocks so I can get in. So it's basically behind there-ish. And what it does is it swaps between water mode and lava mode. So if it's in water mode, it switches over, hits this. If the block is in front, because it switches over every few times, then it just waits a little bit for all the lava to clear out, and then it disperses the water. And that sends over here and hits the dispenser behind this block, which spits out the water. If it's supposed to be going to lava mode, then it's basically the same thing, but different. I don't know how to describe it. It's like, it's flipped over. So like, if one of these pistons is on, then the other is off, etc., etc. But anyways, if you want to turn it to lava mode, then you hit this, it hits that. If it's in water mode, it'll be on this side instead, and it'll wait 2 seconds so that it doesn't create cobblestone, which then fucks over the entire thing. But since it's in water mode right now, it'll just... No, wait, it's in lava mode right now. I'm so fucking stupid. It's in lava mode right now, which is why this block is here. And then it'll just wait a bit. It'll instantly pick up the lava, and then it'll go through here instantly, and it'll hit this signal, which is somewhere up there above that lantern. See that little pit right there? That's where the lava comes out. Yeah. So since it's in lava mode right now, that should mean that this moves over and the other one pushes back. You get it. But anyways, yeah, let me just cover this back up. Mostly have this filled so that mobs don't spawn in it. Give me the creepy creepies. And I run out of stuff. Alrighty. But, yeah. The reason these are going so slow yet still push all the way forward is because, for some reason, let me just... The particles still go, even, like, a few blocks when they're moving really slowly, which makes no sense, but I am not questioning it, because I'm using it for my benefit. Also, the particles disappear behind glass, and I think that's really cool. But yeah, see how the lava disperses instantly, and the water waits a few seconds to actually pop out. Anyways, that's basically everything.